have never wanted to break a fishing rod more in my life.
Hello everyone, welcome to The Deep Drop. This is a fishing podcast with me, Luke McCredden, and my good friend, Adam Ring. Adam, I'm going to throw to you because you might be able to hear that my voice is starting to pack it in. And for this particular form of media, not ideal.
Yeah, had enough 35 seconds in.
No, but listen, I reckon we get straight into it, Ads, and I want you to take it away with a bit of an explanation for people that might have just joined the show recently. As we know, the community is growing rapidly, so massive shout out to community members, young and old, whether you've been around for 2 or 3 eps or you've been around for 156. Just making us sound old, So what we typically try and do is get you, Adam, to piece together some sort of explanation to everyone, including me, because I sometimes don't know myself, about what the Deep Drop podcast is all about.
I kind of feel as though we're on the same trajectory as Metallica.
Oh. Okay. Well, like now or the 80s Metallica?
The only thing I mean by that is I hope that when, what are we, 156 episodes in?
Yeah.
Luke, I hope that when we're 156 years old that we're still punching out podcasts. Because Metallica were out here recently, and I'm sure they're that old, and I'm a massive Metallica fan, and I know, Luke, you are an even bigger Metallica fan than what I am, so it's awesome that they've been out there. And been out here again.
They're here now. They're still here.
Yeah, getting it done. So that's awesome. But no, we are a podcast. We specialise in questions. We like to question absolutely everything. I've said it before. I'll say it again. We are like an annoying 6-year-old. Because we are lucky enough, Luke, we live in this glorious industry that is recreational fishing. We've been in it for quite some time, and we plan on being in it for a lot longer.
Yeah.
And instead of just picking things up along the way and going, okay, that's the way it is. No, it's not the way it is.
No.
There is so much cool shit in this industry. There is so much, from the lures to the people you meet to the conversations you have to the information you gather to the information you forget and to the memorable captures, experiences and trips. I want to cover absolutely all of it. I want to take some of it, throw it in completely different circumstances and situations and try and work out why it can or can't work.
Yes.
And I would love, Luke, by the time we hang the boots up for the Deep Drop, I would have loved to have thrown something out into the ether based on a thought pattern and a thought process.
Yep.
And it becomes something in this industry.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and
a technique, a specific style of lure for a species that no one ever heard of. It's pretty hard to revolutionise something in this game, and I sure as shit don't think necessarily, though we've had some pretty insane ideas based around fishing competitions and Olympics and T20 cricket and stadium experiences and product development and all sorts of bullshit that we've crapped on about over 156 episodes and counting, but there's so many things that can be cross-referenced and thrown out into the ether, and I just want someone to tell me that's dumb. Because if you think about it, it sounds dumb on the surface, then you think about it and you're like, fuck, why not?
Oh, yeah.
Why not?
Why not? We speak about why not a lot, Ads, and this could become the sort of sub-motto or sub-brand of the Deep Drop. Why not? Question everything,
Why not?
But I'm glad you went there, because when you kicked off that little spiel, brilliantly presented, by the way, well done to you, you said we specialise, and I panicked because it's...
We specialise in talking bullshit. That's about the only thing we specialise in.
Do you know one of my favourite things, just getting real talk deep for a minute, one of my favourite things about the Deep Drop is when we get a message sent through or a photo, we get tagged in something where one of the community members has listened to one of the crazy ideas we've had, whatever it may be, and goes and has a crack and catches something. Or just has a response like, this doesn't work, boys.
Yeah.
Which we're open to. Seeing you go out and have a bit of a crack, because we don't, like, yes, we talk some rubbish at them, of course we do, but we also question things because of that. Why not? Why couldn't you catch a 20-pound snapper in Port Phillip Bay on a spinner bait? You can't answer that, can you? No, you can't.
And I want to shout out to all of the deep drop community, because there was more than one of you that genuinely thought we were building a boat ramp.
Yeah. Which is not off the cards yet.
And for those that haven't heard, I suggest you jump onto the deepdrop.au and have a look through the episode guide and go back to where we spoke about designing the ultimate boat ramp.
Yeah.
It's pretty clear we're not building one.
Yeah.
But to those that,
for those that
dream.
sent through,
Send through the dream. We had a loyal listener reach out a couple of weeks back, Luke, because you sent this to me, because you keep me up to date in what's going on in our own socials.
I'm going to just jump in. Episode 146, I believe it was.
Are you fucking Rain Man?
I'll just flick through my notes. Because I make notes, Adam. I know I know you don't, and I know it's foreign to you.
I lose the pen more than I make notes.
You drop the pen most weeks, and I feel like that's intentional. That's your way.
No, it's actually not. I'm just a bit clumsy.
Oh, no, I can't make any notes. Look, you better do all that.
Fuck, he's onto me.
But, sorry, continue.
Well, we had one reach out, I think it was last week, it might have been the week before, who got so into the idea of a T20-based fishing competition that he basically said, no, we're making this happen. Here's how I think we go. Bang, bang, bang. Listed out stuff that we needed to think about, work through. And Luke, I want to make a promise to this community member.
Yeah. We
We will spend time together, you and I, amongst the chaos that is life.
Yeah.
We will hash out if this T20 style fishing competition was a real thing. We want to basically have it so that it could be a real thing and no one will have to do any work. The rules and regs are there, ready to go.
Which, to your point, when we get the feedback and the messages like that, we're basically putting together the board of directors. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah. So, that particular community member, bang, is a rule
He's in.
writer.
Straight to the top.
Whatever.
Straight to the top.
You're an official. Yeah, I'm with you. So, very much appreciated everyone who gets across the socials. So, Adam, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and of course,
Spotify, yep.
But you mentioned the website, the deepdrop.au. Please get across there, have a bit of a look, browse around, check out some of the episodes. You can get yourself a pretty bloody neat stubby holder and cap combination, which there are limited numbers left as we round out the year. It's kind of worked out pretty good timing, but if you want to get your hands on that combo, do it sooner rather than later. As we get into the new year, there'll be some new bits and pieces that you'll also probably want to get your hands on, but more about that later. But yeah, so there's plenty of ways to get in touch, and this is a safe space, ads we talk about all the time. Don't feel like there's nothing that you can't ask or raise.
There is nothing that you could present to us that is any more out of the ordinary than what you and I have already brought to the table, Luke. We have said and brought up some ridiculous things on this pod.
And that's okay.
That's okay. It's basically there is nothing that you can ask that will be deemed too weird, too wacky. Listen, we might take the piss a little bit, but that's what we do. It's all in good fun. But we're going to break down the idea because that's what we do.
You might sit there and go, I'm not writing this. This is silly. I'm not
Just
writing this. Write it. If you think that way, it's perfect.
Yeah, you're in. Like, this is what the community is all about.
And if you want it, what we haven't done for a while? We haven't played a voice message. So if you want it, rather than write, if you can't be fucked, or you're driving and you're trying to be responsible, I don't know if that's responsible. Don't take legal advice from me. But if you do whatever you got to do, and flick through just an audio message if you want.
Yeah,
that's okay.
If you're on the shitter and you just had an idea that's just popped into your head, just record it.
Now, just on that, I don't know why that reminded me of this. We're calling for people to drop a comment on Spotify ads, because if you weren't aware, you can now comment directly onto the Spotify episodes that you're listening to. So if you're listening to this right now on your phone, for example, if you look down, not if you're driving, so pull over or wait till you get to work or whatever, you can actually, in that episode page, just leave a comment, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we're talking about it last week, and we're trying to build up some comments, but we didn't. I feel like we lacked direction for what to comment on. So I thought about it, and I thought, here's what I wanted. Here's what I wanted you, the community, to do. I want you to just simply comment where you are.
Yeah, nice.
Shitter.
Pooing.
That's all you.
Like,
one word.
Yeah,
one word.
Describe where you are or what you're doing.
Yeah,
as
right now. Yes.
Yep.
Yep. You could be operating a crane.
Yeah, just
operating a crane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So it doesn't have to be one word. You could be at the gym. Yep.
Lifting
weights.
heavy shit.
Yeah. Just bench press 150. Sweet.
Yeah. Just PB'd, whatever.
Yeah. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, that's what we want to hear. So on Spotify, drop your comment. Where are you right now?
Yeah.
Bed. Could just be bed. Haven't got up yet.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. That's fine.
Yeah. Whatever it may be.
Bring the deep drop to bed. We're all for it.
Why not?
As I am pretty sick of this weather we are having here in Victoria, and I hate starting the show on a negative because it's not what we're about. Our vibe's positive, but this has been shit.
That's shit.
Piss down rain, windy. It's cold again. Like it went from 30 to 12 or something, and day apart. Like fuck. So
put the heater on the other morning. Put the heater
What's
on
up with that?
We're in November.
Me and my 8-year-old went for a swim at the beach the other day, and the next day the heater's on.
Keen. Yeah.
No, but it was that day a week and a half ago.
Oh,
it was about 30 something.
Yeah. Yep.
And the next day the heater's no. I'm sick of it, and I'm sick of it fucking with fishing opportunity. So you did mention off the top that we do come up with some stupid shit on this show. This could be one, but go with me.
I'm all ears.
You know, you've been a big fan of an advocate of mine to run for some sort of parliament position in a senior role. PM's not out of the question. I'll go for it. Yep, thank you. Vote. There's one. I want to get real selfish and say work weeks now revolve around weather windows. If you're not a fisho and you're not sure about that, fucking too bad. Just roll with it. Fishos unite, stand together. What I'm saying, Adam, is if the weather, because we often will get this time of year, we know it's a bit up and down the weather. It's spring. It's always a bit shit. But often there's a day or two where it's good and then it blows out for a few more days. The work week now becomes, now becomes those couple of days that are good.
So are you saying that it's still a 5-day work week?
Still a 5-day work week. Nothing.
But you can nominate your weekend week to week.
Exactly. Thank you.
I feel as though this benefits every single human being, not just the ones that partake in fishing. Now, we are a fishing podcast.
Yeah.
So, of course, we're going to lean towards
that's what I mean.
5 knots and 23 degrees.
It might be selfish, but fuck it.
That's okay. It's supposed to be. No, this is the thing. We live in a day and age where it's, you can be as selfish or not. We try and teach our kids, don't be selfish.
Yeah.
Fuck that. When it comes to picking your weekend, this is how you get selfish out of your system. I think if you can be in charge of your weekly destiny and when your 2 days off, you can get all your selfish out in picking those 2 days and you can just go back to being a beautiful human being.
Yeah. Yes. And you'd be even more of a beautiful human being, wouldn't you? Because you'd feel fresh. You'd feel like you did what you needed to do and you're back.
Yeah.
So you're on board with that?
Oh,
now,
I can't believe it's not happening.
Are we calling it, though? So where I was going from an official standpoint was actually being important. Maybe I'd hire you, for example. You might be the spokesperson who every Sunday night gets up on Channel 7 News and goes, okay, fellow Victorians, Tasmanians, wherever you are, this week you're off on Tuesday and Wednesday because the weather's fucking mint. And that's across the board. That's across the board. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we're going to dictate to people when.
Yes.
But what if you're a real miserable bastard and your 2 favourite days are the ones where it's just grim?
Stiff shit. Get into the office.
Yeah.
We're going to weed out those people. Here's the positive spin on it. What we do is we want to encourage people to enjoy this amazing hobby, pastime, Olympic sport that is fishing. What better way than to go, well, every day off you get, the weather's going to be fishing weather. And they might go, fishing weather, what's that? let me show you. Bring them into your circle, take them fishing. Next thing you know, they're all on board. Vote 1, Luke, the deep drop.
Can I offer a wacky suggestion?
Of course you can. You're my what's the right hand man?
Manager. Campaign manager.
Okay, you've thought about it. Okay, good.
Campaign manager.
Campaign manager. Sure, go ahead. We're in the boardroom. Like, let's close the doors.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So we're all right.
What's on your mind, Ads? Come on in.
I feel as though because we can't really. Listen, this is not being recorded, is it? It's just
mate. Doors are shut. It's just us. I'm not mic'd up. I'm not wearing a wire. I don't do that shit.
Listen, the weather people are a bit fucked.
Yeah. No, it's fair call.
It's an educated guess. It's not a bad guess.
Someone's got to have a punt. You know what I'm saying?
I feel as though to get up in this election cycle.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is just a bit of a tidbit for me.
Yeah. I feel as though you need to be the leader of the people. This campaign needs to be about the people.
Yeah.
I feel as though if there's a weather cock up, you've got a day grace either side where we tack on the third day.
Ooh. Third day off.
If
the bomb gets
forecast, if the forecast changes.
So the bomb's our scapegoat.
Yeah.
If you're the campaign manager, Adam, the buck stops with. Well, it stops with me, but it's on your shoulders too. If you get up on Sunday night evening news and say you're having Wednesday and Thursday off, and it turns to shit, so you're saying rather than let them come for you, we go fucking bomb. Is that what you...
Tack on the Friday.
Hands up. And so maybe it's that. Maybe we don't even worry about the bureau. You just go, you can go back out there because people respect this shit. You go back out there, Adam, and go, hands up, that's on me. My apologies. I got that wrong. Take Friday. And everyone goes, fucking how good's Adam?
Listen, I've got a 3 o'clock Savi with bomb.
Good. Yeah, good.
I feel as though we probably need a little bit of funding. You can't tell me in this day and age.
Yeah.
With all the cool shit going on, they still can't work out within a 95th percentile what the weather's going to do.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to need to restructure some shit here.
Yeah, look, I don't know. I've got a long lunch to get to. So, what are you? How long have we got?
Listen, I'll make it quick.
got a long lunch with.
How far in advance is fair for a weather report so that we don't? Because listen, we can't fuck around everyone. I'd like to say we could just have 5 days off if we've got a good weather window. But do we say, all right, well, bomb? We don't want to hear any weather report that's more than 3 days out, 5 days out. How much planning do we need for a 2-day break?
I think you need to call it on a Sunday night.
Sunday night?
Yeah, I think you got to call it for the following 7 days on the Sunday night.
Oh, so so you still think we need a 7-day
I think we have to. Listen, I pushed just between us. Obviously, the door's still shut. I pushed for 2-day work weeks and 5 days off. It was shut down. It was shut down. That's just between us.
Fair.
It was shut down.
Well, you need to know a baseline and where to start the argument.
It was shut down. But I pushed, and then so this is kind of where we landed. So I think. Play the game a bit. Maybe we can move into a smaller window. But
could this be the baby steps into a 4-day work week? Now, I know this has been thrown around.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
This could be the transition.
This is what I mean. I started with 5-day work, 5-day day off, and they went, that's ridiculous. So now I'll be able to go, what about a 3 days off? And they'll go, oh, yeah, that's a bit more.
Well, weather dependent.
Yeah.
But I think consistency is the name of the game. So I think even in the middle of winter, even though it's going to be shit for the next 7 days, we'll pick the 2 best. We'll have the best of the shit. We'll give you the best of the shit. Maybe that can be the slogan of the whole campaign.
We'll give you the best of the shit. Now, I don't want to throw a spanner in your works. As a campaign manager, you've got a lot on. I understand that. I just want to put something out there. If the week ahead is complete dog shit, do we say work 7 days? Next week, we're giving you 5 days off. So we're actually adding a day.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? So
Listen, I think we
go and workshop it. Go workshop it.
Listen, I'll call Jane Bunn and we'll get her in and see what's realistic and what's not, and we'll work backwards from there.
Workshop it. Right, I've got to go. See you, mate.
All right, peace.
Fuck. Anyway, so that's kind of how... All right, so I think we're both on the same page when it comes to weather ads.
More days off the better on good days.
One thing I was thinking about recently, actually, it was last week when I was trout fishing, because it didn't. I actually expected a bit of rain while I was fishing, but it didn't really. Have we spoken about, and what I'd love to know from someone who's way more educated or across this sort of shit, what is the impact of actual rain while you're fishing? Now, I'm not talking about days after and the flow of water down a river, or I mean whether it's a river, whether it's the bay, whether it's offshore, while it's raining itself, while it's actually mid-rain. What are your thoughts on, does it have an effect or not? And it would be different from case to case. I've just mentioned a few different elements, but maybe we need to break it down by sort of location. But like, do you think while it's raining it means anything to fish?
No, not particularly.
Is there pressure changes, maybe?
It's actually a really good question. I think the majority of the difference in fishing would come from whatever low front has approached or come over. But I kind of feel as though with a low front coming, it would have been shit before it started raining. I don't think the rain itself would make too much of a difference. Could you make an argument in what you were doing when you went trout fishing the other week? Could there be a situation where the rain would would actually turn things in your favour from a stealth perspective?
Maybe. It sort of ripples the water at the surface a bit. Maybe.
Rippling on the water, a little bit of extra noise.
Potentially. Have you ever fished in heavy rain and caught fish? Because I've got two things I remember vividly, and I'm talking torrential rain, but heavy rain fishing a million years ago on the south end of Montague Island, southeast, just on a couple of the reefs and bommies there, in torrential rain, casting stick baits and catching kingies, thinking, this is weird. Yeah. So it was summer, standing in the rain. It wasn't that bad. Like, you're just getting soaked. Who cares? It was still kind of warm. And there was I don't know whether it turned because we actually said, has this turned the bite on? We don't know. It's hard to tell because, you do that sort of fishing there anyway. But it's certainly, we caught a few fish on top water in the piss and rain, which was kind of funny. The other one was fishing a South Coast estuary a fair while ago too, in drizzle, but got heavier. It just came and went in waves, and having some really good flathead sessions in fairly shallow water, sort of anything no more than a couple of meters. Do you know what I mean? Right up onto the banks as well. So I felt like, and similar thing, we were talking at the time, going, like, is this helping? Like, or I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think it matters too much. I did have a couple of sessions when those salmon were stacked up at Inverloch this season, when I was trying to knock over a reso.
Yeah. Fished
a couple of times in not torrential rain, because if it was going to rain that heavy, I wasn't going to be standing in it. But we had we had consistent showers passing through that would last anywhere from 30 seconds to 10 minutes.
Yeah, gotcha.
So it was heavy enough to be annoying, but not heavy enough for me to want to leave. And we're catching fish.
Yeah, actually, there was a more recent experience or an example which was the top end, right? Like when I was up there recently, obviously the build up, so it pisses down in isolated showers and proper tropical rain.
Yeah.
But the fish are still chewing.
Yeah,
they're used to it, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think it really. Yeah, I don't think it really matters.
I suppose when I ask, because I want to ask, I'll ask the question. Community, look out on Instagram for the tile. And I just need to word it, and I just want everyone to know I'm not talking about the after effects of rain. So I'm not talking about the flush of fresh water into an estuary or into a bay or offshore even that can affect. I mean, at the time.
Yeah.
The impact of fishing in the rain.
Yeah. I'd say no
Minimal.
difference.
Okay. So get out there is what you're saying.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
So stop
just
being
saying
a
I don't
pussy,
think
Adam,
yeah.
and get out there and tick off some fucking rezos.
Some rezos.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. It just crosses. It's just one of those ones, and I guess it's also one of those awesome ones that we'll probably never know because how do you prove it?
Why would it affect fish? They're already wet.
Well, my mind instantly goes to the look of when they're looking up. Like, is there something different?
Harder to see. That's a good.
Maybe.
That's a good.
Or is it easier to see because it flattens? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Takes glare off. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Someone much smarter than us should give us an answer and let us know.
Yeah, the community's got this.
Community, you got this.
Adam, I am properly excited.
What are we excited about?
The sun.
The sun.
Yeah, the sun. It's out. Spring's here and summer's around the corner.
So I'd assume then that you also have a pair of spotters planted firmly on your face.
Absolutely. Goes without saying. This time of year, it's a non-negotiable. My spotters keep my eyes safe, make me look good, and most importantly, they give me the upper hand when I'm fishing.
And that's something we all need, especially me. So I'd suggest we all head over to spotters.com.au to check out the massive range of the highest quality lenses and sexiest frames right now. Luke, we have some fun on the deep drop and stuff around a little bit, but something we don't muck around with is safety on and around the water.
Correct. And as we come into the time of year that people start getting their boats ready, we urge everyone to check your inflatable life jackets and that they are in working condition and have been serviced.
The manual and auto inflate options from Response is perfect. Lightweight, compact, comfortable, and even a kid's size option so you can have the whole family covered.
Remember, for every person on board, there must be a life jacket on board. Check your local authority guides for all the legal requirements.
Safety is everything, and Response from Life Jacket Solutions has what you need.
So check out the Response range and where you can buy them at www.jmgillies.com.au.
Hey, Ads, I don't know. I feel like we spoke about sort of, oddly enough, knots that we tie out and connection knots we tie our lures and stuff on with and loop knots and whatever else. Where are you at with lure clips? Are you a user of lure clips?
I'm not, but I want to become one.
Do you? Why? Why do you say that?
I feel as though if I could change lures without having to cut off and retie, I might be more experimental.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying. Because you're not having. So then why don't you? Is there something holding you back?
Couple of reasons.
Yeah, this is why I wanted to get into it. Go.
Couple of reasons.
The floor is yours.
I always lose them.
Yeah.
A lure clip is something that I generally just refuse to give a toss about. So you can go into where I've got all my fishing stuff. You can pull out jig head trays, and they're all sorted beautifully into sizes and weights. You can grab my lures, and all the vibes are together, and all the deep cranks are together, and all the lipless cranks are together, and top water, everything's nice. I've got soft plastic storage, and they're all in like tails. So if I need a size of something, I've got specific things to choose from.
Fucking hell.
You're
good.
I get to like clips, and there's one clip here and one clip there, and then there's a bag of them, and they might end up in the bin because I've got nowhere for them. It's something that is just not on my radar to look after.
So I guess the reason I'm asking this is I'm a bit the same. I found a little clip on my bedside table the other night. What the fuck's that there for? But makes sense, I guess. I don't know. They're just everywhere.
What sort of clip are you rolling with? I
wanted to raise it because 100% you're right. The idea of chopping and changing lure without having to cut or retie is beautiful. But I guess there's something, and I need you to put my mind at ease here, or I don't know, maybe not. But there's something in the back of my mind that says, nah, this will fuck with your lure action.
Well, you're in my wheelhouse now because I've thought way too much about this. I've decided that there is not a perfect clip.
Right.
Here's where I'm going. To me, the perfect size clip that you can readily buy on the market is one that you physically have to open and close.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Try and open and close a 00 or a 0 size clip with your fingers, you've got... You may as well cut off and retie. It's too hard.
Yeah.
But then, so there is a heap of clips on the market that are just wind on, wind off.
Yeah.
The small ones are fucking big.
Yeah.
So then I get stuck in the same mindset as you as, no, if I'm using something that big, I'm just going to completely slaughter the action on whatever hard body I'm trying to roll with. Because the way I see it, right, is... Do you tie loop knots?
This is sometimes. Remember, I remember talking about this ages ago on the deep drop, and I said I'm going to start tie. I'm going to be a loop knot tie from now on. Well, I'm not. That didn't eventuate.
I can tell you exactly why I'm not a loop knot tire. I'm shit at tying them.
Yeah, yes. I as you know, and we've spoken about it a lot. Done a few trips up north this year, and the guys that tie loop knots up there do it so fast that I can't even follow them to see what they're doing.
No.
And they're always the perfect length.
Yeah,
they're always the fucking same length.
Yep.
Mate, if I tied 15 loop knots, there would not be one that was the same as the other.
No. And I'm still never quite sure, especially when you get up into, if you're barra fishing using anywhere from 40 to 80 pound leader.
Yeah.
I'm just not convinced the things pull down and can hold a fish.
I know.
They look shit. They don't pull down nice. I really want to use clips, but I either can't open them with my fingers or I just feel as though they're too big.
So I found some the other day, and they seem small. But again, if I have that on the front of a 50 mil hard body, I feel like it's still chunky and big. But I actually put it to the test the other day because I swam a few different lures with the clips on them, and swimming wise, I don't think it really affects them negatively at all.
We know how most of the lures these days are coming with a split ring on the nose.
Yeah.
Would a small lure clip and a split ring weigh the same?
Yeah, well, funny you say that, because there are some lures I've been using that don't come with split rings. And I would argue that if you tied a, uni knot or something directly onto that, you have a problem with the swimming action then. You need the freedom the split ring gives or a loop knot gives.
Yeah.
So I think in most cases, and I can't speak for every lure clip on the market, I think for most cases that gives it that freedom. So if it doesn't have a split ring, you could get away with a lure clip. Do you know what I mean?
Can we make a universal decision as fishers to every lure design team out there? Can we decide on a universal sizing of lure clips? And can we tune said lures to swim correctly with that weight of clip on the front?
And then we then saying to said manufacturers remove the split ring?
Yes. So we become a clip only culture.
Yeah. We're a clip only fishery. Don't come down here with your split rings.
No, you can take your split rings off.
Well, you're not allowed. You can't fish. It's
illegal.
like those. Yeah, it's like fly only lakes in New Zealand.
Is there any scenario in which, because the thing I think of where this is where fishing gets really weird, I find, right? Have a look at some of these dudes like doing this hardcore like GT popping.
Yeah.
Mate, all forms of what the lure's doing goes out the window. You've
Yeah.
seen the arrangement they're putting on. You've got a cup face popper and in most cases they're using a split ring with a swivel on it and another split ring on the end of the swivel. And the swivel's as big as the cup.
Yeah.
So it can't be that big of a deal, can it?
Well, I think it varies because with that stuff, nah. But this is what I mean. I think the more finesse you get, and this might be all in my head, by the way, but
so can we design the lures to counteract the couple of milligrams that you're adding to the front of a lure? Because if they come with a split ring on it, it's clearly designed to swim. The split ring's not making any difference.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think.
Or should every single lure from now on, every single one, Why are we putting split rings on them when they can just come with clips on them?
Come with clips, or come with a clip in the box or something. The right clip for the right lure in the box.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Do you know there's one form of lure fishing that I have no hesitation to put a clip on, and I don't even care how big it is, and that's squid jigs.
Oh yeah, yeah. It doesn't mean dick because all the weights at the front of the jig anyway. So
There's
you're
no
not gonna
finesse in that shit.
Nah.
But
metal slugs.
Take out of your catalogue, Adam, a floating F5 sort of trout lure.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You're talking about a pretty lightweight lure with a finesse action. Well, it's a
finesse lure.
You don't want to fuck with that action. Do you know what I mean? But I don't think it will. I'm just saying. I think it's.
And how much does a clip fuck with the action? I watched something. Oh, it was a while ago now, but there was a dude over in the States that was comparing this on all different styles of bass lures, and basically from memory, and I could be wrong, but from memory, I think a jerkbait. Fishing it as a jerkbait, that was the only one a clip actually mattered.
I wonder whether, because you know how I'm getting into hardcore lipless crank fishing.
Yep.
Do you think it would have... Clip City. Clip that shit up.
Yep.
Good, I'm
Big
glad
clips,
you said
small
that.
clips, don't think it matters.
Doesn't matter.
Nah.
All right. Because there are some lightweight clips. I've just found some of them.
I actually saw a video not too long ago of Rainer sporting a clip that had like... It was almost like the belly of it had like a heat shrink or a rubbery type shit on it.
He does fucking weird shit.
But they looked alright because it was one. No, because he didn't put it on there.
He's got too much time on his hands.
He didn't put it on there. But it came with it, and I'm like, oh, okay, I like the idea of that because I can convince myself that for whatever reason the clicking of a clip on a lure is going to make a difference. I don't know.
But, many moons ago, and I'm sure you were the same when you were younger, you'd sort of snap swivel lures on, wouldn't you? The dirty, big fucking... No, I didn't think twice.
Like a shit barrel swivel with a snap that's
swivel.
the length of the swivel.
Yeah, and half the length of the lure.
Yeah. Can you remember once you got into the shop and we started to learn some stuff?
Yeah, I'm still... Not there yet, but.
My all-time favourite was seeing like a paternoster rig come in, and instead of tying hooks on, they just put them on like snaps, but like the ones with the swivels.
Well, we
would that make a difference?
We used to do. Are you talking about? Because we used to make. I remember as a kid, we used to make surf rigs, which were in hindsight, fucking just. Terminal more than line and leader, like with the paternoster or the dropper. Yeah, the 3-ways galore.
Yeah. It's legit.
Loved a 3-way back in the day. Swivel. But it was all about ease, though. You didn't think about the finesse element or the fucking whether it would impact a bite. You didn't at all. It was just like, well,
I wonder if it actually does.
I don't know because back then you still caught fish, right? Like it wasn't as if you.
Like if you were to, I'm trying to think of.
Well, can I just throw some scenarios? Sorry, oh Jesus Christ, nearly just died. Can I throw you some scenarios to round this conversation out about lure clips?
Okay.
And what I want to know is, are you comfortable to use one, or uncomfortable to use one in these situations?
I just want to preface by saying I am 100%. I wouldn't have a 0 uncomfortable factor on anything except for maybe like 1 or 2 things.
Yeah. Well, that's what this is about.
Yeah. Are you okay?
No, I'm not. I'm going to start light. Trout. Lure clips on trout lures.
Hard bodies?
Yep, hard bodies.
No.
Brim. Hard bodies.
No.
Brim
As in,
vibes.
Are you saying would I use them or
would you use a lure clip? Would you use a lure clip? Right now, you're going to learn. We're going to dive into the world of lure clips together. It's going to be a journey, Adam. But right now, as we sit here, lure clips on hard bodies for brim.
Not 100%.
Lure clips on metal vibes for estuary species.
100%. Yes.
Well, they are one big lure clip, aren't they? Just fucking metal.
yeah.
Lure clips for soft plastics. Jig heads. Clipping a jig head on. Yeah.
I don't like the aesthetic of it, but I can't see how it would make a difference. So, no, I wouldn't, because I think it looks disgusting.
And that's part of it.
But it wouldn't make a difference. There's no reason it should make a difference.
But it would because it would mess with your head. So you'd be fishing it going, doesn't feel right. And we know a lot of this is about confidence. So, no, that's a fair call.
Yes, no.
What about lure clips for casting metals?
100% yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, 100% of the time.
Big or small, doesn't matter.
Yep.
Bigger the better. Now I want to get into some slightly bigger stuff. If you were chucking, let's say, hard bodies for natives, yellows and cod, like stumpies and stuff like that.
Oh, I start getting to an area now.
Were you losing interest or?
No. No, because I start worrying now, is a cod going to fuck up a clip quickly?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Because if a clip says that it's like rated to 145 kilos, what does that actually mean?
Don't know. I just looking at a packet that I just found. I've put it back now, but it was a very lightweight clip, tiny, with a rating of 8 kilos.
So does that mean from a closed clip's perspective, I have to drag 8 kilos on it to snap it open? Or
just break it. Maybe. Let's give it a go. Maybe I'll do some trials.
We should film.
Yeah. Okay. Let's break some shit. We don't break enough stuff on the
No, we
deep
don't break
drop.
enough stuff, do we?
We
need to start breaking stuff. Yeah,
and you know what the theme song's going to be.
Oh, 100%.
I got sent, was it you? Or someone sent me something recently about break stuff has hit the charts again.
Yeah. And so it should. Congratulations, everyone. Well played.
Yeah, well played.
So, okay.
Blue water. Trolling? Snap. It's not a lure clip, is it? It's a fucking snap. It's a heavy duty snap.
Yeah, I don't want to be running a fucking game snap directly to the lure.
Nah.
More again.
We've all done it though. We've all done it.
But for aesthetic purposes.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it's the right thing to do. You
give less shits about a trolling clip than if you were casting soft plastics in an estuary. You know what I mean? Because you're seeing that. It's more visual. I don't know. True. Now, what about a stick bait or a popper? And I'm not. Let's.
No.
To your point with the GT stuff, let's talk smaller, maybe kingfish, maybe some smaller tuna and that. Where it's not finesse, certainly not finesse, but it's a bit lighter.
Yeah, don't want to use a clip at all.
Tying that straight on.
Yep.
Well, that's cool. I mean, that's what I just wanted to throw it out there tonight, and I'm really keen to hear from the community. Lure clips, yay or nay? Maybe.
And please talk me into it. I would love nothing more knowing that a lure clip does absolutely zero difference. It doesn't even need to be 100% of the time. It makes zero difference 90% of the time. Don't care. If it's 90, I'm using it.
That's a good day when we find out that lure clips have zero impact or negative impact, because I think we can all appreciate not having to cut and tie. You know
Is there a special pair of pliers that I should own
for
to
lure
open
clips?
And close like brim-sized lures?
Well, aren't they just rolling them on? We were just rolling them on.
Yeah, but they're too long. And they're also a bit of a dick around to try and get, because they're so...
Well, the dick around is I reckon the dick around is the split ring.
Yeah, but then...
You've got to choose one or the other.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%. There's no such thing as clipping to the split ring. That's dumb. But if you take the split ring off and you try and roll it onto like those roll-on clips, the bib always gets in the way. It's not an easy turn on, turn off.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And then because the clip's small, you're trying to... You know, you get the weird... It's sort of sitting in between the crease of your knuckle, and then you got your thumb on the top, and it doesn't... Everything's just...
And you end up putting a hole in your thumb.
Yeah.
With a little bit of fucking sticky uppy wire. What do you think, Brooksy?
I think most penis.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, I reckon. Okay, so are we just going to ask the question, lure clips, yay or nay?
I feel as though we've asked it.
Have we?
Maybe you're right. Convince me that I should be using clips.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Using clips on everything. Convince me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I want to use clips on everything. I really do. But I don't know if I'm doing the right thing.
I think that's a good angle. Is there anything we shouldn't?
What shouldn't we be using clips on?
Yeah. Yeah. Because someone might go, hey, I've been trout fishing for 40 years, tried and tested everything, lure clips, nah.
Too hard.
And I'll go, sweet, thank you, sir.
Yeah, sick. I'll write it off.
Yeah.
I trust the community.
Yeah. Also, trout fishing for 40 years. Can you imagine how many wind knots that guy would have seen? Fuck that.
If he's been trout fishing for 40 years, I bet you still using mono.
Yeah, fair. And fair
Chameleon.
enough.
Brown
Put
mono.
a brand new fucking spool of braid on the other day before I went. And it was all good. And then just the slight
just
fucking...
wasn't?
No, just the slightest little indication of a wind knot appeared. And I fucking ripped that. I went for glory and I yanked it and it made this snapping sound. And I looked down and it was still connected. So I'm all good.
Do you know one of the most frustrating knot situations I've had recently? On a recent trip up South Coast, I did a bit of beach casting, which I can just do for a couple of hours before it gets dark. Tied a fresh FG.
Yeah.
Solid FG. Looked nice.
Yeah.
Wasn't too long.
What are we talking?
pulled
Main
down
line and
nice.
leader? 20 and 20?
20 pound. I had 20 pound braid and 15 pound leader.
That's a good FG.
So it wasn't a chunky FG, but it was cute. It was neat.
Yeah.
I was pretty happy. Not too long.
Yeah, good.
I was pretty happy with it. Something just started feeling weird, sounding weird on the cast. I'm looking at all the guides. Nothing was... I'm like, what the fuck? The braid had somehow skipped and caught the tag.
Yes.
And it created what I can only describe as a demented letter D.
Yes. Dude.
I couldn't get it out.
How and why?
I couldn't get it out. I have never wanted to break a fishing rod more in my life. And the only reason I was so frustrated is because I had no intention of fishing for any more than like half an hour.
Yeah.
I'd driven up there, I'd worked, I'd go back to my room. It was daylight savings had only just started, so it was lighter longer, but it wasn't light at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
I wanted to destroy everything. Everything. Because how does that happen?
I don't know. And that D shape that you just explained is so visceral. Like everyone has witnessed this. And someone will be out there going, oh, you should have used a lighter and melted the end of your... Doesn't matter. No, fuck that. Exactly. And it doesn't... they like at some point in that 15 minutes that you were fishing, the main line of braid's gone, I was going to fucking loop myself around that little tiny millimetre long tag end.
Yeah,
and while I'm there, I'm going to tie a fucking dirty ass knot and just leave a D tag hanging out that he's not going to be able to undo.
Mate, I tried everything. I tried just grabbing both lines and pulling apart. I tried sticking my finger in the middle of the D and tacking it that way. I tried grabbing the fucking point on the treble and trying to find a small hole in the thing and try and pick that shit open. Do you know what I ended up doing?
What?
So fuck it, YOLO. Just keep casting.
Just keep going. Did you bust it off? Did it cast off?
No, it didn't, but I felt it nearly catch a guide.
Yeah.
And it sent a shiver down my spine.
I was going to say,
I'm going home.
Yeah.
I'm going home.
It's one thing to lose a knot or bust a leader or whatever. You don't want your fucking guides start getting cracks in them. And
what pound leader, very quickly before we wrap this up?
Yeah. We've got a very, very exciting top six, by the way.
We do, but I feel as though this question... I'm genuinely excited about this question for you.
Okay.
At what pound litre do you rule out just tying a back-to-back uni that sits outside the tip guide?
It's always in play. It's always an option. And don't fucking try telling me it's not. It's always an option.
At what breaking strain does it just look like it's too big?
Oh, like, yeah, probably. Probably. Would it be £20, £25? I don't know. It's a tough one because the whole mindset shifted. It wasn't that long ago before that's actually all we did.
Yeah.
I've got pretty quick at tying an FG now, so I'm happy just to whip one of them bad boys out. But there are times where you go, just fucking back to back it.
Because a quick one's still, a couple of minutes.
Couple of minutes out of your time. Yeah, back to back's just done. And you sort of, if you're with anyone, you kind of just do it and just move on. Like you don't.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make a note. I'm gonna tie
£20. Is that too chunky? Is it as in £20 fluorocarbon, or
I'm gonna tie a series of back-to-back unis.
Yep.
Moving up in breaking strain, and I will send it to you to make some sort of attractive social media collage.
Okay.
And let's see if the community can tell by a photo where the back-to-back uni starts to go. Nah.
Are you talking upping leader size?
Yeah.
Or both, mainline and leader?
Nah, because I feel as though braid doesn't matter. Even like a 50-pound braid in a uni knot's still pretty thin.
Yeah. Okay, good. Do that. The community can have their say.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, good. Very good. Well, while you're making some notes, it's great to see you jotting down some notes, Adam.
Haven't dropped
It
the
is
pen
time. Yet. It is not yet. There is still time. Let's do this.
The deep drop.
Top 6. That's a big statement right there. Top 6 indeed. It is one of these weird times where there are just some fucking epic bands touring at the moment.
Yep.
I'm talking Metallica are out here. Oasis have been here. What was AC/DC? Were they just out here or just doing something, or they're about to do a tour or something?
I'm not too sure. They'd be getting on.
They're almost at that age where you question, do I want to go see them?
Yeah, like could I see the last of them on this show?
Could I see the reason they are retiring?
This is the last show.
But I was thinking, and you and I and the community well know that you and I are massive music fans. We live for music, all sorts of genres. The Deep Drop Fishing Tunes playlists is mostly, pretty much all fairly hard rock, heavy type stuff.
Yep.
But we're open to it all. But I thought to celebrate, I guess, what is the festival season and music and live tours, live music happening everywhere. Let's do the top 6 lead singers, rock edition.
Nice. This is actually really hard.
Well, it is. I just thought we should specify rock edition because we've done guitar intros and all that and rock edition. Because at some point we might shift genres. So let's just keep it rock.
Yep.
Yeah. Traditional, this is not easy.
No way, it's not easy.
Now, Adam, you and I caught up briefly and we've put together a list of 6 that we feel are head and shoulders above. Oh, not head and shoulders above, but our top 6. We haven't yet ordered them or ranked them, so that's a different conversation. But I feel like just for, we spoke about 6, but Jesus Christ, there's more than that, mate.
Oh, there's... Yeah.
And this goes back. So we're not being too specific on timelines. We're talking Robert Plant. We're talking going back to Steve Tyler. We're talking some of the OG just superstars.
But stuff that we have listened to and actually got into. Like it's easy with a list like this to jump on Google and just type in top rock lead singers and you get these really comprehensive lists and it's got all these people on there. I'll give you Well, an example for me is that Robert Plant. I never really got into Zeppelin, so I'm not.
But see, for me, Led Zeppelin were pretty important. But it also, I understand that it doesn't. I don't think it qualifies for top 6, but it's certainly an honourable mention. And I guess these next few ads that we could go through now are what we would probably class as our honourable mentions. Is that fair?
Yes, yeah, I think, and there will be some unbelievable frontmen and women that we leave even off the honourable mentions.
I know.
Apologies, but we'll be here all night if we go through every single one of them.
I mentioned a band before that I would love to see the top 6, but I feel like you mentioned earlier in the show, I've been obsessed with this band for a long, long time, and I love everything about James Hetfield, the lead singer from Metallica. Is he a top 6er? Let's be real, probably not. Not when you listen to probably the names of the 6 that we'll throw out there. So, but yeah, ticks all the boxes for me, Ads.
Yeah, he was on my list too. You mentioned Steven Tyler from Aerosmith.
Yeah,
I had honourable mention.
Biggest mouth in the industry.
All mouth, and
just a body and a mouth.
Yep, and just goes to show if you play rock music and have charisma, kind of just point the finger and give them the old come here and off they come. Because probably wasn't the most attractive man of all time, but had talent.
You would have done all right.
So that's good.
You would have done all right.
I don't think he would have had any issues at all. So Steven Tyler was on there for me. A sneaky one for me that I don't know if many people would have had on their list is Zach De La Rocha from Rage Against the Machine.
On my list, bud. On my list.
Good.
Fuck.
Good.
Really interesting sort of a front man in that. I mean, we could talk about Rage Against the Machine for a while, but very outspoken sort of a band, a powerful lead singer,
super
energy,
political before being political was cool.
But kind of kept his talking to the stage. You know what I mean? And his recording studio, like his lyrics were pretty powerful and to the point.
Yeah.
But he could. But when he would just turn it on, like, dude, what a front man, what a singer. Love that shit. What about Serge Tank? Is it Tankian from System of a Down? Not a bad voice.
Great
incredible voice, actually.
Just see when I think of doing a list like this, I'm looking for everything: stage presence. Can he captivate your attention? Can you not take your eyes off him? Can they present and sing the song live better than what you've heard on the record?
Yeah.
You could tick a lot of those boxes with Serge. Stage presence? Don't know. More of a stand and deliver type.
And not that we're ruling this out as a criteria, but also not the runs on the board that some of these other people have, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
One that for me is so close to the 6 because of probably a lot of boxes he's ticked would be Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone Age.
Ah, yes.
He also played in a band with Dave Grohl called Them Crooked Vultures, which was basically one album, which is still one of my favourite albums of all time.
Did Dave Grohl play drums on the first Queens of the Stone Age?
Potentially. Yeah, there's a bit of that. Don't know. He played drums on that Them Crooked Vultures album.
Yeah.
Talking about...
Well, one quite formative for me, I guess was kind of one of my gateway bands to heavy music.
Yeah.
And one who demands attention, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. But Marilyn Manson for me. Not top 6, but I was a massive Marilyn Manson fan as a teenager.
Fascinating character, because if you talk, I don't know what the wording would be, but influential front men, like...
And one of the strangest units. Have you read his book?
No, I'm scared too.
Dude.
Speaking of books, one of my favourites of all time was written... Well, it was an autobiography and biography. Anthony Kiedis.
Oh, golden book.
Yeah.
There's another dude that's done some shit.
Done some shit. Seen some shit. Yeah.
Great. He was on my list. Didn't make the top 6, but he was definitely on my list, Anthony Kiedis.
I just wanted to throw a couple of probably... I don't know whether they'd be in the conversation for rock editions lead singers of all time, but they are technically, I suppose, rock bands. And as far as vocalists, Tom York from Radiohead, like phenomenal.
Bit of a creep.
And Bono. Not
Bono.
what you would sort of suggest as like a rock star sort of as far as, you know.
Yeah, but he's got an aura. Bono
ticks a lot of boxes.
Yeah, Bono I could have had on there for sure.
Yeah, it'd be thereabouts. Adds one we couldn't squeeze into the 6, and this probably says something about the 6 that we've landed on. And this is going to be, we're going to get some pushback on this one. This human has only landed in honourable mentions, and I apologise in advance. Eddie Vedder. Now, tough, like right knocking on the door. Maybe if he strung a few words together throughout his songs, it might help. No. Pearl Jam, like, fuck. Probably one of the most iconic rock bands of all time. Let's be honest.
Can I give you a controversial leave off?
Yeah.
I'm going to preface by saying this dude could be a little bit boring.
Right.
But I think a lot of our listeners will be sitting there screaming at their radios, really? This dude better be on there, and he's not.
Yeah. Right.
Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we'll get that much screamage. I mean, people. I think if we were making a list of rock bands, Nirvana would be in the equation. Yeah, well, maybe not. But do you know what I'm saying though? Like, it's the same as Pearl Jam. Like, they would be in the top 6. But if we're just talking singers, not sure Eddie Vedder or Kurt Cobain. No, so I'm okay with it.
I'd take Eddie
over Kurt.
Yeah.
Every day.
Is
that as controversial? I thought it wouldn't
think so.
have been.
No,
maybe.
I
Okay,
think
shit.
so.
So we should prep ourselves.
Maybe.
Fuck. All right.
Do you know who else didn't make the 6 but needs a mention?
Yeah.
Dave Grohl.
Well, there was some heated discussion off air.
There actually was.
Yeah, we nearly didn't record tonight.
No.
We had to sort of get someone in to say, guys, fucking relax.
Mediation.
It's okay. Dave Grohl
could have easily been on it.
In 20 years' time, when we're old as fuck, will be spoken about as one of the greatest rock stars of all time.
Yeah.
Absolute all time. And that's rock stars. So that's everything. That he just fucking he's everything, that guy.
All right, should we hit the 6?
Because there are 2 people that we will probably get some heat on, at least one of them not being there, and they both represented AC/DC at various times. So Bon Scott and Brian Johnson. If you were picking one to sing for your band, who would you pick?
Bon Scott, easy.
Would you?
Yeah. I'm not against Brian Johnson. Listen, preface, never. I would never say I was a huge AC/DC fan. I really liked some AC/DC songs.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I was. I wouldn't pop on an AC/DC record and listen to it start to finish.
Nah. See, I controversially prefer Brian Johnson as a singer in that band. And I've got heaps of arguments as to why, if we're just talking about the music. Forget the legacy of what Bon Scott did, because obviously, a legend of that industry and era and music. But let's be honest, the commercial mega hits are Brian Johnson singing.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But that's a conversation for another day.
No, we'll move on. All right. Yeah, well, we should get into the 6 ads. So do you want to, how do you want to play this?
Well, when we did chat before we were doing, you and I, surprisingly, and I've known you a very long time, you've known me a very long time.
Yeah.
We both had a unanimous number 1 and it wasn't even close. And we said this to each other and we still didn't think we had the same person in mind, but we did.
Yeah.
So I think I've just given away where we would rank him, but I'll just read out the 6 that we had and then we'll sort of
Okay. Yeah,
so this is in no particular order. We're going to sort them, but here is the top 6. Freddie Mercury, Michael Hutchence, Axl Rose, John Bon Jovi, Chester Bennington, and Chris Cornell.
Mm.
Solid 6.
It's a solid 6, and
Putting him into
now
an
I'm
order is
looking.
going to be hard.
Well, now I'm looking at some of the honourable mentions, thinking, did we make the right decision? There's nothing wrong with the 6 that we've landed.
What's the one is there a rude leave out that should be in there?
I keep coming back to Eddie Vedder, and I know we spoke about it. No. We've landed on our
You're
6,
okay?
and I'm 100% okay with our 6. But fuck, to try and make 6 out of this list of
insane.
20, it's ridiculous.
Let's do the easy one. For you and I, There was a unanimous number 1. It wasn't even close. There was no doubt, no conversation. We both said exactly the same person, and that was Freddie Mercury from, of course, Queen. Will you find a better front person in the history of anything? I challenge you, anything. Bands, sports teams, chess clubs, whatever. There is no one is in the same stratosphere as Freddie Mercury, and I will fight people that try and tell me otherwise. Actually, no, I won't. I'm a pussy.
You should. I'm with you, mate. This could be the first list we just rounded out at 1. And just
that's right, and would be happy.
I could sleep at night with that. Is Freddie Mercury a better frontman and singer than Michael Jordan was a basketballer?
Ooh, this is a fantastic question.
I'm saying yes. I'm saying Freddie Mercury changed the landscape of his industry more, even though Jordan did it.
Oh,
I do. Queen and Freddie Mercury are referenced.
I don't know. I think I could make an argument that Jordan had a bigger impact on his industry, though it's a smaller industry.
Potentially.
Because music was always worldwide. Basketball wasn't until Michael Jordan turned up at the Olympics.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
But
it's a fucking good argument. Good question, though, isn't it?
And we are going to do this real quick.
Yeah.
Who was bigger, Freddie Mercury or Michael Jackson?
See, this is this sucks as a question because I feel like, given the time and slightly different decade or moved into a different decade, where I think MJ was bigger.
Who would you, if you could go back, if you could go and see either Freddie Mercury or Michael Jackson in their prime, but you could only use one.
Freddie.
Thank you.
Fucking hell, mate. That's not even close.
Thank you.
Not even remotely close. There's no one in any genre, in any fucking world that I would prefer to see than Freddie Mercury in his prime. No one. If you this could go forever. Back on the Jordan thing. If you could go and watch Jordan in his prime,
don't do it to me.
A game, and like one of his historic games, or be at Wembley for the Live Aid concert that Freddie did.
Dude.
Yeah. That one.
I'm gonna say Wembley for one reason only. I'm typically not really an emotional guy when it comes to watching something.
Yeah.
Watching Freddie Mercury do Live Aid.
Yeah.
I didn't know I had a level of goosebumps in my body. I was physically emotional watching it.
Yeah.
I'm like, good. I felt every piece of this.
Well, I think I'm the same, and I think I would go to Wembley before I'd go to
flu game.
Yeah, flu game. Could be the Utah game, his last shot.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. That's how invested I am in this decision right now about Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, and that's how far away of a number one he is on this people on this list.
So that's number one as a lock. So we've basically got 5 to shuffle around, but who cares? No, I don't mean that because fucking hell, there's some 5 unbelievable lead singers.
All right, so we're going Freddie at 1. Where are you leaning number 2?
Well, this is one that I probably hadn't put as much thought into until you raised it and really drove home your messaging pre-show, but Michael Hutchence has got to be up there.
I think it's number 2 for me, Michael Hutchence.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm happy to put that there. But then there's some really, really big decisions because...
The rest of the 4, I'm so lost.
Okay, well...
I'm really confident with 1 and 2. I think I am really confident with 1 and 2.
Well, 3 and 4, for me, has to be in no particular order. 3 and 4, Axl Rose has to be 3 or 4, and John Bon Jovi has to be 3 or 4, in my mind. I think I've got 3, 4, 5, 6. If you want me to read it out to you and you see how it fits.
Yep.
Do you want me just to read it out?
Yep.
See what you think.
Yep.
Number 3, Axl Rose. 4, John Bon Jovi. 5, Chris Cornell. 6, Chester Bennington.
I'm not offended. I could easily flip 3 and 4 and 5 and 6.
Yeah, right. So JBJ, Axl.
Yeah, I could go Bon
Chester,
Jovi.
Cornell.
Yeah. But I'm not offended either way. Yes,
No, me either. Because I could. There's every argument that I could sleep comfortably, even though I've just said that about Axl and JBJ. I could sleep at night with Chris Cornell at number 3.
How about I split it with you? Which one are you more passionate about? Axl over John or Chris Cornell over Chester?
Chris Cornell over Chester.
All right, let's go. So Freddie Mercury,
I will
Michael
go on
Hutchence.
record. I will go on record as saying Chris Cornell for a lead singer rock edition could be number 2 if I was making a list.
Ooh.
Still to this day, and when removing Freddie from the conversation, Chris Cornell in my mind has one of the best rock voices of all time. Unbelievable.
I won't disagree. I'd say he's got a better voice than Axl Rose.
Axl Rose is iconic, dude.
That's the thing. I don't think Axl Rose has a great voice, but you know it the split second you hear it. And everybody knows it, and that does count.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And the front man, the sidekick in Slash, it was the thing. It was the whole thing.
Okay, Axl 3. Axl 3. You've talked me into it.
Axl Rose 3.
Yeah. John Bon Jovi 4.
I mean, talk about a guy that ticks the boxes.
Oh, dude.
Stunning human being.
I'd say yes.
Absolutely stunning. And what a voice. If he toured Australia now, I'd be so hesitant because I just think he's not going to hit those notes.
Glorious hair.
Glorious. Tight, skin tight pants and wore them with pride and could pull it off.
Yeah. What a specimen.
Absolute specimen. How would he look if he hit the charts today? It'd be a different look, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
He wouldn't have the hair, it'd be a different outfit.
Yeah, I was going to say he'd probably look more like a chick, but he pretty well nailed it the first time around.
This is the sad thing. We've, in our honourable mentions and our top 6, is this the last we see of the iconic rock singers?
Now, here's one for you. Is Harry Styles
the modern day John Bon Jovi?
John Jovi?
I love Harry Styles.
I don't.
Put him in the list. Well, yeah, I do worry about, like, you look at the names we've just been talking about tonight, honourable mentions in our top 6. Is this it? Is this the last of this Dave Grohl, the last of the great rock singers? Think about it.
This is a very... We're going to need another hour-long podcast if we're going to get into this shit. I think there could be a very... Who would be the closest?
That's what I mean. It saddens me. It worries me.
Who would be the
fucking
closest?
Post Malone? Like, fuck off
Ronnie Radke.
with your fucking auto-tune bullshit. That might upset some people.
You're going to get in trouble.
You know what I mean, though? Like,
Just
I think
pure rock star.
country as a genre is flying. They've got some fucking amazing talent that are getting bigger and bigger, and hats off to them.
A lot of it sounds exactly the same to me.
That's okay. The rock world, where's our next Cornell coming from? We're never going to see a Freddie. That's fine.
No. That's
like
okay.
we're never going to see Jordan.
No, because it's one percenters. We're not supposed to see them all the time.
We're never going to see him. But even this, we're never going to see an Axl Rose or a John Bon Jovi or a James Hetfield or a fucking Zach De La Rocha or a fucking Brian John. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
so
fuck
so
that.
you say
Let's
have we
never say never.
So have we passed the glory days of rock and roll?
I mean,
because
what new music do you listen to? What new music is on our Deep Drops Fishing Tunes playlist?
Well, well, this is the thing. I think
new metal
music is so deeply nostalgic because our kids aren't going to go Freddie Mercury. Fuck yeah, they're not. They're just not.
No, it'll be a novelty. It'll be a novelty.
And
song
even
that
for
comes
us,
on.
like Freddie Mercury was almost done by the time we got
100%.
We got to when we even knew he existed.
Yeah, but we had that ingrained into us from our parents.
Yeah, but but then also
I mean?
standalone, we could. Okay, it was done by the time we got of an age to see it, but we could still see how polarizing he was.
Yeah.
So
I went to where he was born in Africa, a little island called Zanzibar. I've been there.
Do they have a statue of him?
They've got a lot of pictures of him. Yeah,
They fucking should.
The restaurant we're at was called Mercury's.
Yeah, nice. I demand a statue. It's only fair.
That's my claim to. That's as close as I got to Freddie.
Yeah.
All right, round it. So give it to us. Are we done?
Are we going to lock in Chris Cornell over Chester? Let's do it. Otherwise, we'll be here all night.
I think we have to.
All right, here we go. I'm going to read them out.
Let's
From 6 to 1, here is the top 6 lead singers of rock. Number 6, the late Chester Bennington of Linkin Park. This starts off pretty heavy. Number 5, the late Chris Cornell from Soundgarden and Audioslave. Number 4, John Bon Jovi.
Fuck yes.
Get the hairspray out, boys.
Yes. What's your favourite John Bon Jovi song? Question without notice.
Bad Medicine.
Yeah, nice. I love Always.
No, oh, yes. Bed of Roses.
Yeah. Oh, list goes on.
Oh, dude.
Top 6 Bon Jovi songs next week?
Yes, it is. Number 3, Axl Rose, Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, it's just so good.
Number 2, the great Michael Hutchins from In Excess. Australia's own.
Australia's own.
Number 1, in an absolute landslide, I want to say the most unanimous number 1 we've ever had.
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury from Queen.
Well done.
It's that unanimous. I got goosebumps just announcing his name.
Did you?
Number 1. I did. Really did.
What a list. Jeez, there's only 2 that are still with us on that top 6 ads.
Yeah.
The way it goes in the rock and roll world, I'm afraid.
There really, there is.
That is one of my favourite top 6s we've ever done. I
think it was also one of the hardest. There is some unbelievable frontmen that got left off.
We will be getting hate messages all week. Nah, listen, don't make it hate. Just tell us.
Celebrate Freddie Mercury.
What your thoughts. Give us your thoughts.
Who did we leave off? Who didn't make it?
Who would you have in? Who's your lock?
Yeah.
That didn't make it, or give us your thoughts on it. Like just share your thoughts. I think this is a great top 6 ads. Thank you very much for delivering that. Just to recap, we need to talk about I just want. I guess I just show of hands who's going to vote for me in Parliament when I go for the the working week sort of. Yep, thank you.
2 hands.
Impact of rain. Curious to know about that. If the community have any sort of feedback or thoughts on that one. Lure clips. Are we using them on all lures?
We're making them the official form of lure fishing, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. So all that, and of course the top 6. I mean, lead singer's rock edition.
Dude,
fucking what a time!
That's a hard one.
Thanks, everyone, and we'll be talking to you again really soon as we round out the year, Adam Ring. There's only a handful of episodes left. We'll chat to you real soon. Thanks, Ads.
Peace.